cracking down on crime and putting a stop to shootings. That was the focus in North Minneapolis tonight, where community members and top law enforcement brass got together to try and find some solutions. Our Alan Henry was there.
The violent crime wave in Minneapolis, St. Paul, elsewhere is such that we need an all-hands-on-deck approach.
Andrew Luger has been busy since moving back into the U.S. Attorney's Office in March. He says there's a big reorganization underway to focus his entire staff on stopping violent crime.
Next year, we're going to be focusing far more heavily on, we already do, but more heavily on the gun tracing and going all the way upstream to who's bringing the guns in, etc.
It was one of the promises made to community members at the Northside Community Center tonight. Lisa Clemens organized the gathering with the community and law enforcement officials.
I think once we stop working in silos and start working together, I think you'll see change happening a lot faster.
One strategy Luger says has worked is letting gang members know how severe mandatory federal punishments can be.
Fentanyl, switch, criminal history background, 30 years.
Yeah. And if you get convicted second time, it's mandatory life. So, please.
But while that may work in the short term, law enforcement officials say they also want to work with community members to discourage what they call a culture of violence for a long-term fix.
If we can start getting the correct amount of people that can shift the mindset of a person, that they'll think 3 or 4 times before they ever touch the gun. So it has to work hand in hand.
Alan Henry, WCCO 4 News.
Community activists say they also plan to reach out to newly elected Hennepin County Prosecutor Mary Moriarty once she's sworn in next month.